All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we're doing something absolutely crazy. So if y'all, all these people that talk about, I see the same deck all the time, and nobody ever builds jank, and whatever, like this is the time y'all are gonna get janked up to the jankiest jankable. I don't know if that's even a sentence. But we're basically going to be trying to play either a bunch of cards we think are good or all the cards that surprised us over the last season and just jam them all into one big pile of 60 cards and go to battle and see if we can win games. So let's go look at this big jank pile of all good stuff. All right, as always, if you'd like to support the channel, remember to hit that join button because you get free content, bonus content that you only get for being a member, and you can be featured here on the channel. Also, if you need to get supplies, check out shop.ultrapro.com/PowrDragn, and anything you buy there, they're going to give you 5% off, and they'll give me a 5% kickback. All right, so getting into this list, this is going to be a ride, y'all, so y'all are going to have to bear with me. Now, I'm going to say up front, yes, people say, why are you playing this card over that card, or this card to be fit? Like, I'm aware. Now, if you have something cool that would go in here, let's talk about it. But we're not looking to just play, like, the most perfect mana curve. That's not what this deck's trying to do. We're just trying to jam good cards and see if we can win games. So we're playing 3 Dig Up, and this is going to help us with our mana quite a bit. Don't know if we need 3 or if we need 2, but we're going to go ahead and go for it. We're going to play 2 Valky, God of Lies, because we're going to be doing some ramping anyway, so might as well be going to 7 and try to win games with that. We're going to play Courier's Briefcase, because this card really did surprise me early in the season. Like, I thought it was going to be playable. It ended up being better than I thought in some cases. And the fact that we'll be able to draw the cards off this is also very good. So we're going to play a full set of 4 of those. And it's kind of important that it's not a creature, because we're going to talk about that too here in just a second. Playing 4 Fable and Mirror Breaker. Copying a bunch of the stuff we're going to play is going to be great. Getting extra cards, great. Getting the different color mana, great. So we like everything this is doing. Now this is important with the Prismatic Bridge, right? Eska is actually not bad. There's going to be times on the front side we're going to want to just play an Eska anyway, and it's a 1/4, so that's great. But with the Prismatic Bridge, we didn't want things at 2 and 3 mana that weren't creatures if we could avoid it, right? Or at least something of substance. So we really don't have much to hit on the lower end, so when we hit with the bridge, it should be something of value. That's what we're hoping for anyway. So that's why we're kind of setting things up the way we are. I do want another ramp spell, but I'm going to think about that while we play, try to figure it out based on how the games go. So then we got 2 Topiary Stomper. This isn't necessarily great, but again, we're able to ramp up. We're able to get some lands out. Like, this is actually okay in the sense it's a 4/4 body. So we like what it's doing. Got 2 Wandering Emperor for removal more than anything else. But our 4s are really stacked here because we got 2 Halana and Elena as well. We all know how good this is. Then we have 3 Fleetfoot Dancer. This is a card that from day one, when we got to Capenna, really impressed me. I feel like I haven't played this card enough. I think I only played it in like 3 decks this season. So definitely jamming it here. Then we're playing 3 Goldspan Dragons. Because if we get to the mana, more treasure. Goldspan lets us do a lot of silly things. Sanctuary Warden. This was another good one that I started finding more homes for. Just being able to remove those +1s is huge, especially here where we have like Halana and Elena. We've got Wandering Emperor, so we can definitely have an opportunity for more cards, which is good here too. Storm the Festival. Storm the Festival hits almost everything in the deck, but lots of relevant cards, which is what's important. So yeah, gonna go with Storm the Festival for 2 copies. And you're talking about like Wandering Emperor, Topiary Stomper, Fleetfoot Dancer, Goldspan Dragon, right? Those are all quality hits. So we're not too upset to get any of those. And even in a later stage part of the game, even something like a Courier's Briefcase isn't the worst thing, because then you can just draw cards the next turn. So seems fine. Then we have the Kami War. This was only in 2 lists that we played. One that was based around the Kami War. The other that was Spirit Sisters call deck, actually, that we played this in. So this is kind of cool to get to call this back later in the season and play it in this deck as well. And then, of course, Titan of Industry. When the season started, everybody said, this is stupid, it's 7 mana, blah, blah. And then we saw this in like 50 different decks. So as much as people didn't want to like it, turned out the card was really good. So it makes the cut as well. Then we've got 1 Plains, 1 Mountain, 3 Forests, 2 Storm Carved Coast. The lands are going to be all over the place. You got to bear with me here. 1 Crag Crown Pathway, 4 Rockfall Vale, 2 Sundown Pass, 2 Branchloft Pathway, 2 Overgrown Farmland, a Rafine's Tower, 3 Jetmir's Garden, 2 Spara's Headquarters. Now, I will say this. We probably want just a splash more black, so I'll have to figure out where that goes. Maybe it's playing more basics. I don't really know yet. But for now, grab your favorite drink, your favorite beverage, maybe even a little adult beverage if it's that time of the day for you. Hopefully you're not at work. And then you can watch some games. At the end of the games, we'll definitely talk about what we would update about this list. And then we'll have a card spotlight for you. So we'll see you on the other side. Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. We get the briefcase on 2. We can try to lead with the Fable after that. See if it goes anywhere. Probably doesn't, but you know. See if the opponent wants to counter that. They might. They might be interested. Nope. Maybe they'll bounce a token. Get a cheap scry. That's a little aggressive, but okay. I guess we'll take a Jet Mirrors card. Actually, hold on. That gives us blue, green, white, and we have red in hand. So we'll take one of these that gives us black. All right. Like, in a way, that was good, I guess. It doesn't give us multicolor, but, like, we kind of got to choose what we wanted there, so, we don't care that much. Ooh, you know what? I was thinking if I would have drawn an untapped land here, I probably would have just played Fleet Dancer and just start getting after it, right? But now, because we have the ability to play a Goldspan Dragon next turn. Oh, wait, we don't have one that produces red. Oh, no. All right, well, we're going to do this so we don't at least waste our turn. I wasn't paying attention. All right. Maybe one day we get to turn that into a Titan of Industry. Not really, because I'll just bounce it. But we might get a Titan before they get a Titan, because we get the Goldspan Dragon. Ooh, maybe we won't. That's going to be a problem. So we're going to have dueling Titans? That's going to be a little weird. Though, if things work out, we'll actually have a Fable? And then we can copy ours? Oh, we also could have a bigger Titan, so that's a thing. Okay. We'll see where this goes. We'll try to attack. Of course, they're going to bounce the Valky. Also, we might just be able to cast the Valky and just get rid of a Titan. That's the other side of all this. Like, they get the Titan, but then we just exile the Titan, and then we get access to cast it anyway. Oh, they didn't bounce our Valky. Interesting. Maybe they see what we see. Or they just have another Titan, and they're just like, F it. We'll just play the new one. Or they're waiting for us to spend the mana, maybe, to try to turn our Valky into a Titan. I don't know. There could be a lot of reasons there. It's also possible they just decided they weren't going to resolve or they didn't have the mana to play a Titan. So, but they're playing a dangerous game here. Sure. They didn't attack when they could have there. That's also interesting. So what do we do now? I mean, we could Alana and Alena. They could bounce it before we get to the attack step. They obviously want to bounce their Valky back to our hand. But I don't think that's bad for us. I think we just attack with Goldspan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 from Goldspan Dragon. So 7. We could do both of those. That's reasonable. All right. And then we can produce 7 mana again next turn. Well, 8 mana, technically, just attacking with the Goldspan. Alright. I mean, maybe they're planning on just bouncing the board or something. I don't know. But it's like, what you gonna do? we'll shield up and make a 4/4. I don't know if I need to, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this well, if we don't, next turn we get a Fleetfoot Dancer with haste. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Ended up not mattering. Okay. We don't. Oh, yeah, we do have double green. Yeah, we'll keep. I almost passed on this, but the fact that we do have double green, we can at least try to do something and set up a gold span after that. But we need to draw something, realistically. I'd love to draw something to cast on turn 2 here. But if we don't have it, we don't have it. We'll just have to see what happens. Alright, just lead with that. Hopefully draw something here. Okay, we got a little something. That'll work. That'll move us forward. Oh, that's very tempting. But I think we're just going to go Topiary Stomper here. Go get... I guess it doesn't really matter what we get here. I guess it sort of does. Getting another red. Well, we already had red, blue in hand anyway, I guess. Okay. Morbid Opportunist. Man, we're seeing some cards today, aren't we? Alright. Getting it in there. Now we need to draw our Titan of Industry or draw, what's his name? Tybalt? Like, any of that stuff would be great right now. Gonna try to flip and give it Death Touch. Sure. Good thing we have 2 dragons. Or that. That just feels like we're not even playing fair anymore. Alright. Getting in there. We don't even get behind on mana doing this. That's gross. +1.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming. I've got new moves to teach you.
Alright, they do get a card. So there's that. In the turn. I was thinking I might want to just cycle this here and see if maybe... Because, I mean, we can already play Fleetfoot Dancer, which also has Trample. But we'd also... I guess I should have played it, because we could have been able to attack with Topiary Stomper next turn, too. So that's... If we draw land, obviously. Springleaf. Not even Jujitsu Springleaf, just straight up Springleaf Avenger. Alright. Well, since we decided not to play it, we might as well use the mana to draw a card here. Oh, getting rightfully punished. I guess it doesn't really matter though, right? Because we could just Fleetfoot +1. Yep. Alright, there you go. Opponent goes first. Do we get away with keeping this? I think we mulligan that. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Oh boy. Alright. Well, we'd have definitely been better off with what we had. Yeah, now I don't even know if there's a sequence of cards that saves. Okay, we at least drew that. So now we can get a 2-mana thing next turn. And that's sort of a bailout. Alright, didn't happen though. Let's play this tapped. And then we probably Topiary Stomper, and then we figure it out from there. Oh, where were you a while ago? And we get this. Shambling Ghast. All right. Oh, they're going to get some cards. All right, I think we're just in on Goldspan Dragon here. Because there are some ways we can set up potentially the ability to play Fleetfoot Dancer and Halana line on the same turn. That would be pretty slick. I mean, they could also just meat hook here. That would be real. And then I think if that's the play. Okay, Blood on the Snow. That's fine. I think here we're just gonna... Wait, Blood on the Snow with no snow lands. I just realized that. That's a little weird. Let's go Fleetfoot Dancer. And I'm actually just gonna play this. Mostly so if Fleetfoot dies, we can go ahead and play Halana Line and put counters on something, since you can't put counters on itself. And then if none of those things happen, then I guess we'll just draw cards. Because what else are we going to do? Deadly Dispute. They want to go digging. Alright, they've got all kinds of cards right now. We might have to crack the briefcase just to get some cards of our own. Yeah. Maybe? I mean, assuming you have some type of removal here, right? No? I guess I overthought that. I didn't want to put it on the Fleetfoot Dancer because I figured they were going to have a spot removal there, but obviously not. Okay. I'm assuming there's another sweeper incoming, or that's probably game. It could be 2 kill spells, though. They have a lot of cards in hand. Could be a blocker and a kill spell as well. Lots of ways they would still be alive here. Opponent, what you got? I don't really know. Like, this deck shouldn't beat anything. We got another one though, y'all. Okay, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna go turn 2 briefcase and hopefully draw lands so we can play a Topiary Stomper. Not that land, but it'll have to do, I guess. I will say this though, if we don't draw a land, I don't even know if I'll probably just crack and play Eska's Chariot. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. What do we want to do here? Because if we crack that, we play this, we get a land. So we'll be at 4. We'll still be a color short. Actually, not true. All right. Depending on what we draw, this could actually be pretty significant. Because we can go get a plain or a forest, right? Okay. Maybe we turn this into something. We'll see. Luminarch Aspirant. Sure. All juiced up. Sounds great. No blocks. Alright. See if they got an answer for that. Here we go. Please let us hit something good. Please. Oh, are you kidding? Bruh. Really? Oh, what are the odds? That is so sick. That is so sick. Who even plays that card? Apparently our opponents. Golly. That's rough. Wow. Wow. That's so sick. Yeah, alright. They got us. Sure. Ah, jeez. We'll go first and keep it. I mean, we can at least cast stuff. That's the goal. Can't cast a lot of things, but we can cast things. Would have been nice if the opponent would have tapped there, but since they didn't, all we're going to do is attack with our 1/1. Oh boy, we're going to have to play against that. Okay, well, at least we know what we're up against here. Yep. Juice that up and attack. That's all we can do. We're gonna pass because we're at the point we can basically just draw cards with that if we get tight. I'd much rather do that. Yep, burn down the house makes sense. This is fine though. I will remove one. Alright, they're building up a lot of mana to do some things we're not gonna like. Ooh, what are the odds we could get that off? We do have to play this on green to make sure we can even do it if the opportunity arises. This only lets us remove counters from creatures and or planeswalkers, actually. Alright, so if we attack... Decline. Opponent took 10 there. I feel like I want to try the Storm the Festival, but it's just not going to happen. So we'll wait. See if we can get off a Wandering Emperor. Ooh, an Arcane Bombardment. Okay, that's going to be annoying. They're at 10, though, so, like, this is doable. Alright. That dies. I get an iteration. Okay, so there is a way we could win here. If we get the Wandering Emperor in now. Yeah, there's a lot of what ifs here, though. I don't think this is going to happen.
I've learned much during my travels. We must protect the people.
All right. Yeah, didn't hit what we needed, unfortunately. Probably going to have to go with this and this. Well, +1 this, so in the event of something going sideways, we would be okay. Yeah, we'll remove a counter from this, actually.
Back off.
Don't know if that's going to be better than an Arcane Bombardment here, but I guess we got to try. We can also now use the dig up to just go find a card if we feel we need to. I mean, we do have haste things that could get the 2 damage in, so that's something to consider. Alright, Unexpected Windfall. Loads up a big score. Okay. Well, we feel pretty good about that. Now, they can still do something as an instant on their turn, and if they hit Burn Down the House, could be a problem. If they hit Magma Opus, could also be a problem. So, still a lot of outs for the opponent here. Tons of mana, too. So, lots going on here still. We can also storm the festival. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we would have 10. So we could just straight up storm the festival again if we felt we need to. So that's real. I'm just trying to figure out, like, if we dig up, what are we gambling for? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, because if they can bounce it, they can bounce it. I mean, it's whatever. Okay, so they're going to Seismic Wave. Sure. Let's see what they hit. Because the thing is now, Bombardment, whatever they get, has to go off now. And then we can still win here. Yeah, that doesn't do anything, so that's not enough. They need to find some other answers here to go with that. Which, again, a bounce spell is almost good enough here for them.
Until next time, then.
Two burn spells work. Got a Demon Bolt. All right. And to play with fire. All right. Now the question is, do we just try to storm the festival and see if they have a counter? If they do, we lose. Nope, we get a gold span and a fleet foot. We'll take both of those. Now they need two answers. How many do you have? Not even one. There you go. We are definitely going to keep this. The only decision right now is if, when we use Dig Up, do we go get another green source or go get a white source? I think it's going to be a green source. All right, never mind. It's going to be a white source. Sometimes the deck solves your problems for you. Though that was a mistake there. I should have actually played the forest to go do that. Because if I do find another thing, I would rather have that on red to be able to cast like gold spans coming up or something. So it is a little bit of a mistake that could come back to bite me. We'll see. Hoping not, but it could. Alright, underdogs it is. Alright, we're going to Topiary Stomper, but then what? Would like to use a Wandering Emperor against the underdog, obviously. We do have two Valkies as well, so that's something to consider. Really tough here if they have a Kaito already, though. Because they're going to start getting a lot of cards, and it's going to get a little bit out of hand. So I'm not a fan of that. For obvious reasons. Okay, what's going to happen here? I was going to say, I'm assuming you're attacking. Yeah, there we go. And then a Kaito, because they always have it. Oh, they didn't this time, though. All right, we'll try the Topiary Stomper. Okay. I mean, I guess we attack. I mean, because all we'd be able to chump a underdog, but I don't know how badly we really want to. And they're gonna kill something? All right, sure. It's not the worst thing. We'd rather that than other things. Yeah, I'm hoping to draw an untapped white source here, so that way I can maybe cast Valky and still do something. Just for the extra information, I think would be very big here. Okay. That did not go the way we wanted to. Alright. Well, this is a little bit unfortunate. We're going to get this blown. I should have just done dig up anyway to get the last forest out of there, but maybe later game it could be something important. We'll see. Oh, they decided Blood Chief starts that. That actually is to our benefit, truthfully. Had the opponent just attacked and been more patient, they'd have been able to kill our Wandering Emperor, but they weren't, so now we get some options.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and oh, you are not much of a roadblock.
That's not the worst thing. Now we just get to Valky next turn, right? So then we just +1 this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Alright, might as well do it. Just make our draws better. And then let's see what the opponent does here. I mean, I'm assuming their deck's full of creature removal. So hopefully they don't have a way to deal with 2 planeswalkers. Because that's important. Honestly, I kind of hope they deal with the Wandering Emperor right now, so when we cast Tybalt, we get away with it. Okay, that's fine. Still clears the path. We could live with that. Let's plus this and go after Sorin. That's exactly what we want. So now there's nothing at risk to Tybalt here. I mean, technically, they get a land. They get attacked with their Hive of the Eye Tyrant, but we don't care. Oh, boo. Wanted something better than that. I just got lands off both decks. That was pretty lame-o. Well, you can kill a Wandering Emperor.
A fair trade.
That's a thing. Or you killed Tybalt with some other card, another Blood Chief's Thirst before he goes off. That'd be fine. Nope, they said enough of her.
For this?
All right. They could still bounce our creature here if they really wanted to. Okay, they just gave up. Tybalt was too much. Ugh. Huh. All right, let's keep it. Why another black deck? I'm so, like, honestly, when I see black and black-white, I just want to concede. I sucks, because I know I'm supposed to be making content for y'all, but, like, it's boring playing against the same damn deck all the time. And at least we've been seeing some different stuff. Like, but now it's kind of shifted over the last couple of days where, like, black or black-white decks are generally, like, half our matches now. Alright, we're getting rid of Goldspan Dragon. I guess they don't want us to have flyers. Then we just found another one for sport, so that's cute. Alright, I guess we'll just play a Fable then. Because what else are we going to do? I wonder if I need to discard a Fleetfoot Dancer or not. Okay, that's fine. I'll just play another Fable next turn. If they got another, they got another. And if so, they're using it on those than other more productive things, so that's fine too, I guess. Professor Onyx, show.
I won't be given.
Come on, untap land. Ah, we didn't get the untap land. All right, well, we're going to discard 2 things to try to score those untap lands. So let's get this and this. Actually, crap. I kind of want to hold on to it, but I guess I'm supposed to let it go here. I'm not going to lie, that hurt me inside. It didn't work anyway. All right. We go first. All right. This is an odd one because I think barring something else coming off the top that we could play for 2 mana, I think we are going to play a Valky here. And that's appealing, I'm not going to lie. But I think this is what we're doing here. Whoa. Okay, that's some stuff to know. Okay, well now we know a thing. And we know our Fable token's not going to live very long either. So we have to keep that in mind. Ooh, there's a rough one, y'all. This actually looks like our version. That's actually the deck we played. That might be our build card for card. I just realized that. That's pretty amusing. Okay. Well, then I guess we try to set up a Storm the Festival and then maybe a Titan or something. Yep, we knew that wasn't going to make it. So now we're just racing against Bombardment. However, this can kill a Bombardment if and when the time comes. Actually, so can Titan for that matter. We will discard a Titan? That kind of hurts a little bit, but probably still correct. Alright, let's go for it. Because we need more green mana anyway. But we need something to cast. Really? You know what we need? We need a Goldspan Dragon. That's what we need. Goldspan Dragon makes this whole thing pop off the following turn. Because then we're not worried about what the opponent does, because we can kill things with that. We can play a Storm the Festival and load the board. That does none of those things. We also know we're losing this to a burn spell. It's a rough life, man. It's a rough life some days. Now, the good news is we do get to play Sanctuary Warden with 2 shields against them, which is actually pretty damn sweet. I'm not even sure I would remove the counters in this battle. Alright. Did you find another way to kill a Reflection? They did not. Unfortunately, we found nothing to take advantage of the situation with the Reflection. So that's equally unfortunate. Now, one thing we can do is we can play this with 2 shields and keep some stuff at bay. And then we'd be able to copy it next turn, draw cards. Potentially also play Storm the Festival. But this isn't going to live, right? It'll get burned down one way or the other. So it's just, what do we think we'd get with Storm the Festival, I guess, is really the key here. I think we're going to do this first, though. Maybe I'm supposed to Storm the Festival there, but I don't know. We'll decline. We're just going to pass. This is not good for us. Opponent's going to have 6 mana and the world at their fingertips. I need you to draw a blue or a red, or blue or a black source, actually, is what we need here. Very badly. So we could play this Kami. But if we get that, we're not doing too bad. Unfortunately, now we know our Sanctuary Warden's not going to live because they have that, which sucks. No blocks. I guess I should have blocked there because I know we're going to lose it to that. So that's tough. Yeah, I probably should have just blocked. Ugh, okay. Well, now we're kind of forced into this. I was not the best, but it was also not the worst. This gets kind of interesting because we can... Lana, Lena, and Eska. Eska still allows us to cast the Kami's Wars. And if they're going to have to get rid of our Angel next turn... Hoo boy. Alright. I think this is what we want to do. Lana, Lena just dies here? Alright. I feel like I want to put the counters on there, but I'm going to put the counters here. And then attack. I think now I can remove a shield counter and it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's not a bad one to pick up. Not too bad. Yeah, they can spike if they want to put all their blocks on it, like sure, whatever. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was about. I think they thought they were gonna get one more counter, probably. Yeah, because 7 doesn't get it killed. Yeah, I think that's what they were thinking. Which makes sense, because if you could have blocked with everything, and then you can use that, the Annihilation on something else, would have been pretty beneficial for them. But now, if they sweep the board, they're dealing with the big 7/7, which is a problem for them. Yep, I think that's what's coming. But I'm just not going to block. Not interested. I mean, I have access to 8 mana already, so we're 2 away from another Storm the Festival. We're just going to gamble. Just, you know what? We can attack for 11 next turn. We can gain 4 life back. Let's see what you got. And then you're still going to have to deal with the 7/7 and change. So, and that's if we don't draw either a blue or a black source for the Kami War here. So, not feeling bad. I don't want to get arrogant, but like I'm not feeling bad about our position. Yeah, I thought that's what was coming here. I felt that. Okay, there's the briefcase we needed. So now the question becomes, do we just Kami War now? Nah, we gotta wait until they play the Mana Form Hellkite, right? So let's just do this. Yes, because if you find a way to do enough damage to it here, I don't care. Let me go ahead and play this. And then if we want, we end up with Giant Storm the Festival next turn, and we don't have to play the Kami War. Alright, so we do get a card from that. Oh! Oh! There you go. There you go. Now you're talking my language. Yeah, we just got it all here. We got it all wrapped up, huh? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, might as well get dirty. Oh, and we got their removal cards even. Love it. Yeah, we ain't mad at that. Man, I'm just amazed at this. Like, we have plays like turns like this where it's like we shouldn't be winning. Like, literally, look what our opponent went through already. Killed all of our stuff early, and like, look at our board. It's so savage. And we still have access to Tybalt cards. We can still draw with the briefcase. We still have Storm the Festival. Oh yeah, that didn't even matter. Yep. We can go ahead and cast this. Get rid of that. Yep. There you go. Whew. Oh boy. I really wish I was on the play with this. I'm gonna keep this hand and really, really, really hope we get stuff to play other than what's in our hand. If not, this one's probably over before it starts. But we do have access to a Fable on 3, and if it lives, then we kind of get to go off. But I'm assuming it won't live if we don't play anything before that, so we really need to find like a briefcase or something here on 2. Would be really, really helpful. Or even if we draw land and then find a dinosaur on 3, that would help too to set up a Goldspan Dragon. Alright, there's a briefcase, but I don't know against this deck if that's going to be enough, actually. Yep, they're just coming with it. Yeah, we're probably dead. Oof, especially picking that up. That hurts. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, well, not sure what we're really going to be hoping to do here, except maybe pick up a Wandering Emperor would be pretty beneficial. But even then, I'm not sure it buys us enough time. Your opponent, if you got your 3/3 haster, just get it on. Let's go. Alright, that's a thing too. Yeah, I mean, we might as well block. I mean, that's your only goal in life at this point. Yeah, we're not coming back from this. GG's. Just too slow. We get to go first. We're going to keep this. I'm not too upset at this, actually. We're going to dig up, then I guess we'll go get a black land? I don't know. That was a little bit of a tough decision, actually. Only because we have both red and white did I hesitate. I thought about going to get green, but... Ooh. Alright, let's do it. They might bounce our token, but that's cool if they do. We can live with that. Do they not want to? Nope, they passed on the opportunity. Okay. Then I guess we're going to try to Fable and see if the Fable makes it. Or the Fable token, I should say. I mean, we'll crack the briefcase if we have to pay for Drawer's Disruption. Alright, do we attack and let them flash in something here? Are they just going to take it? No, they just took it. Okay. Not going to lie, didn't see that coming, but it makes sense. They were trying to take an indulgence there. So next turn, our goal would preferably be to get down either Sanctuary Warden or Halana Elena. But I don't know if the opponent's going to tap enough to let either of those things happen. And I don't even know if I want to let anything go from my hand. These are all pretty good here. Okay. Yep, that'll do. Alright, we go first. Let's do it. And we did draw the emergence sequence, so we get to see how those work out here. So that's kind of nice. We just tossed these in here to try them out. To see where this is going to lead us. Alright. So So that'll give us 4 mana going into next turn. Where I think our plan should just be Emergent Sequence, Courier's Briefcase, probably. I think that's the correct plan. Yeah, sure. They can have all the stuff they want there. That's fine. And this is loading us up with a bunch of mana this turn. Go ahead and get green. All right. Oh, I didn't get black. Oh, yeah, I have black. I keep forgetting the swamp is okay. Yeah. So we have Kami War action if we need it. Or we have Halana and Elena action. Whatever we see fit. We might try Halana and Elena first, because it's a lot of, like, the soft touch situation. And if they just bounce something, we don't care that much. Alright, Light Scribe it is. I mean, you do something or you don't. I don't care. All right. Fading Hope. Okay. I was wondering. So I guess we go ahead and just kill the Light Scribe then. If given a choice here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we would have to blow up our other deal, which is a little disappointing. Green, black, blue, white, red. So we'd have to play the mountain here if we wanted to do this, but or the forest. I guess either one is fine. But you know what? If it's just that dude, I think we can get away with this. Just say if all you got's Light Scribe, then so be it. No attacks. Like, let's see what you won't do. Sure, you got a Twin Blade. They're down to 3 cards. And we're 1 mana, 1 land away from having Topiary Stomper be a real thing. This feels rather aggressive. But sure. We'll return that. Oh, they didn't have anything. Look at there. Well, that's something. And now they have to discard. I think we're going to go ahead and put... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go ahead and do this. Mostly because if we draw a land next turn, we can actually play both of these. And we're going to be getting our big Kami War back. We aren't in a bad spot here, let me tell you. Matter of fact, we'll probably just, if we don't draw a land, we're just going to Halana and Elena on the Kami War so we can attack with 6 and then start getting stuff back. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, we get to do all of it anyway. We got all the love. Woo! Get it. Here we go. I mean, if they block and kill something, I don't even care here. All right, Courier's Briefcase. We'll get to draw cards next turn. Oh, they just die. Okay, cool. We'll take that too. I don't know what to do with this information. I hate days like this because this was almost a meme deck, right? Just like, I'm just gonna try something out of the blue. Maybe this blows up in my face and y'all just laugh because this is a stupid experiment. But we won a lot of games. I don't know what to do with this. Like, this, the whole time I was just thinking there's no reason this should work, but it works. I don't know what to say. Like, and I don't, you know, transparent. I had 2 other losses in there, by the way, that didn't make it onto video. Might have been against like Mono Black with one of them, and I don't remember the other one. I did a couple early scoops against Mono Black because I played against like 5 of them, and I wasn't gonna put them all on video. But this is actually playable. It shouldn't be, but it is, and that's weird. But okay, let's be serious now. Let's say the deck is playable. What would we change about it? I think I want to go ahead and add the 2 mana spell that like you search for a creature or for a land and it becomes a creature. I think I'm okay with that because even if we go get a swamp or an island early, we don't really care if those die all that much, right? So we could do that, and if it sticks, then we get to ramp up to something special the next turn. That's great. So I actually kind of like that. So I would probably cut a dig up and 1 Fleetfoot Dancer, I believe, to make room for those, and then I just swap a couple of lands to make room for 2 more basics. I think we could do that pretty easy. So I'll go ahead and add that to the final list, and I think that'll take care of us. And what I also like about that is it's another ramp spell that's cheap that we can play early, so gives us something to do with early mana, and it doesn't get in the way of the Prismatic Bridge. So I like that a lot. But yeah, there you go. Those are the only changes I would make. I thought there was gonna be a lot more, but no, this thing's actually playable as is. It literally is jamming just a bunch of good cards. This deck is literally just good cards. If you got them, go for it. I don't know what else to say. But for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Sliver Legion. Not so much that you're going to be surprised that, hey, slivers are still expensive, but mostly that slivers are still popular enough that with this even being just reprinted last year and Time Spiral Remastered, still goes for over $20 in a lot of places. And that's kind of a surprise. It makes it the second cheapest, I guess, of the rare slivers. So there's also that. But yeah, slivers are still a thing. You don't see them all that much. And honestly, I'm guilty. We built one on stream last year, and it's actually playable. I don't know if I'd say it's fantastically good, but we have some fun with it. So it's not even always about a card or a particular deck being super good that can drive the value of cards. Sometimes cards just need to be fun or popular or even just kitchen table-y with all the people that just like playing theme decks and stuff. And this is one of those cases. Now, today's deck was a bit crazy and we just jammed a bunch of stuff in there. But if you want another good deck that's not as wild, I'm going to go ahead and link one here for you so you can have something a little more tame to play. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.